Another day, another travel. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for your love on the previous videos. And today I'm going to Accra, Ghana. Landed at night because I was going to Lagos first. I was traveling with my mom and my sister on this day. I'll talk about that food later, but this is the hotel I stayed at. More of this soon. That hotel, I booked it on booking.com. This is the interior. So we had gotten here too early, and so we had to just tour the grounds, just see everything. This is a swimming pool area. It's a boutique hotel in Accra, Ghana. I took a picture with my sister, myself as well. You're going to see the reception shortly. It's really lovely. It's a boutique hotel, just has 11 rooms, really nice. We arrived too early, so we just had to wait for them to prepare our room. And at this point, we were going to see the room that we had been given. So because of how early we got there, I don't even know why, but we were upgraded. So we're given this really, really large room. I found this room on booking.com. Like I said, it's called the Avenue Boutique Hotel. This room was actually very nice. The hotel has just 11 rooms, really, really good service. The beds were comfortable, so lovely. And this place was in Accra, Ghana. It's like 20 minutes from the city center. It was pretty easy to access the city from here. We could just call an Uber and it would come really quickly. But just take a look at how big this room was. And we'll get into the food shortly because we went for, I think it was brunch because, like I said, we're too early. The kitchen hadn't opened, but they tried to quickly make some food for us. Ghana Jollof, fantastic. So we also had like fried yam. This was white soup and rice. The food was so good. The fruits so fresh. That mango, I still think about the taste all the time. This was day 2. So we were trying to take some pictures. This is also part of the hotel. If you love taking pictures, they just have lovely places for you to take pictures around. Again, breakfast. This food, delicious. We just quickly took some selfies so we could head out. Took a couple of pictures again. This is the front of the hotel so that you can try to find it on booking.com. At this point, we were trying to go see the city. This is us going to the Independence Square in Accra. Honestly, this day was so hot. I don't think we spent more than 10 minutes here, but this is the Black Star Square. I hope I'm getting that correctly, but these are like popular tourist attractions in Ghana. I think when we got here, there was a bus with some people here. So that bus came with some tourists. So if you don't want to go here on your own, you can take a bus from you book a bus online just to come here. But this is the popular Black Star and Independence Arc where people take pictures. Of course, you see me, my mom and my sister here just taking a selfie. To be honest, this day was really fun. We took some nice pictures. Of course, I danced in front of the monument. Feel free to Google what this place represents for Ghana. But it's a really, really lovely place. You see some buses here as well. People also came here to tour these popular places in Accra, Ghana. Of course, taking more pictures. This day was really, really hot. Like I said, we stayed just 10 minutes and then we decided to go to the beach. So this is the popular Sandbox Beach Club. If you're going to Accra in December, this is a popular spot for Dirty December stuff. It's so lovely at night. We didn't go in the night because we wanted to check it out during the day. We're taking pictures. When we got here, I think we were still too early. I don't even know why we came out really early this day, but we wanted to just see everything. So this is the Sandbox Beach Club. So I think there were some people who were sat by the pool, but it's just like it's a beach front. We took a cab to get here as well. Honestly, when you're getting to this place, you might feel like, where am I going to? But by the time you enter this place, when you enter Sandbox Beach Club, you're like, okay, makes sense. But from the outside, you may start to get worried, like, oh God, where am I? But anyway, these are some cabanas or like sitting areas. We sat here for lunch, which you will see shortly. But on this day, we didn't realize that it was going to rain. Of course, this is us by the water. I was just trying to take a video in case people want to visit this place. If you are someone who loves being at the beach, who likes sitting by the waterfront, who loves a beach club, because this place comes alive, I think midday or at night, because they play lovely music. They have musicians who come here to play, or like who have their own set as well. But can you just see how nice this place is? So this is a mango drink, and then we decided to have lunch. This lunch was so good. Honestly, it was so good. But we had to, that sweet potato, we had to move quickly to somewhere else. Yeah, this is day 3. Day 3, we decided to go to somewhere I found online. This is Ghana's equivalent of Aso Rock in Nigeria, but this is their own Aso Rock. I think it was called the Jubilee Center. I think so. But I just took a video of it while we were passing by. Yes, Jubilee House. So it's actually very nice. This was on the streets of Accra. It was very nice, and it had the large expanse as well. I tried to do a quick shot there. So I found this place on Diary of a Kitchen Lover's page when she went to Ghana. It's called Lancaster Accra. So they have this brunch that they do on Sundays. The place was packed because there were a lot of people, but we just walked in. We didn't book in advance. Some people booked in advance. This place was so nice, honestly. And yeah, so they had 2 sections. They had the local food and they had intercontinental. Everything you've heard about Ghanaians and egg is correct. I like egg, so it's fine. But they had a bunch of meals. Like, if you want to try all Ghanaian food in one place, I recommend. This was my plate because I wanted to try everything, but I don't think I ate up to 10%. So this is me and my sister doing a happy dance after eating. I don't think I finished the food, to be honest, because it was just too much. And I think wache tastes like rice and beans, if you're wondering what that tastes like. But this was dancing. I decided to walk into the intercontinental area to see what they had going on there. So apparently, if you had booked booked a place, you could sit inside. But because we didn't book, we sat like out, not really outside, but outside of this place where they had the AC. I took coconut water. I saw this stuff. I imagine me thinking it was suya. Obviously not, so I returned it. But this was my second plate. At this point, we were done and we were about to leave, and we decided to go to Accra Mall. That place was really nice. I recommend if you're in Ghana, if you're just trying to figure out where to get all, like, a taste of all Ghanaian food at once, you can just go to Lancaster Accra in on Sunday when they have the Sunday brunch. So this was us trying to go to Accra Mall. The city is very lovely. One thing I didn't mention is that Sandbox, it rained and they don't have things to protect for rain. At this point, we went to shop. I went to Wudin to buy something for my grandma. This is day 4. Oh my God. This pounded yam was real pounded yam. I hadn't eaten real pounded yam in a while. It was so nice. This was day 5. At this point, we were just chilling. We didn't go anywhere again. We're just eating, waiting food. And this hotel, the boutique hotel was so lovely. The food was so good, but this was, I don't know why they packed so much onions on this food. I had jollof rice again. The jollof rice was so good that I had to have it twice. Everything was nice, I tell you. Like, the food did it for me in Ghana. At this point, we were planning to come back home. It was such a nice time, honestly. The service, excellent as usual. What do you expect? Traffic in Accra. And this was my last set of cities, and this was also on the flights back to the UK. We flew at night so that we could arrive London in the morning. Overall, it was an excellent trip. I 100% recommend. Also, don't go to Sandbox when it is rainy. At this point, we are landed in London, Gatwick. This is picture at Sandbox again. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.